One of the things I'm asked most often is when people look at the state of the world right now and they're like, this is the worst time in history. No, it's not. Every point in humanity has had moments like these. And these are essential to the human experience. And I want people to remember that, because when they're fearful of the state, oh my God, but what are my children growing up into? Well, you know what? Imagine my mom, who was born in 1929 and was a teenager moving into World War II. Imagine what she would have thought when she looked at the world. They've just exploded a nuclear bomb. Nobody knows what's happening. Everybody's freaking out. Well, guess what? You go back in history, and there isn't going to be a time in history where everything was all rosy here. It's just not the way that this plane is set up, and you need to try and remember that you're here to make the best of the experience that we're having now. You are in a playground, a schoolhouse of immense opportunity to improve and better yourself. And I'll remind you, you know what? You want to keep it real? Call BS on yourself. When you hear yourself saying something, doing something that you know is not in alignment with who you want to become, then call yourself out. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. Change tact and do something different. That's how we regain control when we feel completely helpless, when we feel at a loss, when we feel like the world is crumbling around us. So many people live in that really sick cycle. And so what I encourage you to do is to inject everything, infuse every moment with gratitude. It really does work. I know it sounds trite, and it's like, oh yeah, there's the gratitude again. But when you stay in a place of gratitude, it is so hard for you to get pulled into that negativity, for you to get pulled into that darkness, because we're surrounded by that. But like I said, you're not meant to set up camp there. You're meant to go in, experience it, visit it, and leave it again. But people will hook onto and identify with something that feels low, feels bad, feels horrible, and gives them a reason not to show up. And so I think it's really, really important that you step into each moment with gratitude and that you show up. And it's not for everybody else. I'm not doing this just so everybody else can hear what I have to say. I'm doing this because I need to hear this. I'm telling my own story because I need to hear what I'm saying. I need to be reminded on a daily basis that I got to temporarily die so that I could step out and change it up and come back in here and use everything that is available to me in this experience to its max. That's the story I'm sharing. So just go do it.